Okay, guys, so many of you were asking me about the app and wanted me to show you a video. So I said I would. Now, I will tell you that this is an Apple app. I think, I'm not sure. I only have an Apple. But if you go to your store, your app store, whether it's an Android or Apple, and you do like this, you just search for like Instagram, like followers or stuff like, or unfollower, stuff like that. Let me see. Unfollowers. It's really like an unfollowers tracker. So you can find different ones. Now, I would just make sure I would pay attention to the ones that have like the most downloads and best reviews. Like this one, Follower Plus, is pretty good, 22K. Some of them, though, they do charge a fee. So you just want to make sure to charge, because like I downloaded this other one the other day, this right here, iMetric, which is actually what messed me up, because I have this one and then I have the other one. And so as you can see, like I'm looking at it and it says like these people that are not following me back and secret fans. So I don't know if it's still doing some searching or something, because this is not even right. Because some of these people, many of these people are following me back. Like I know that he's following me back. At least I believe. Now, I'm not sure. I know some of them are not. So I wonder if maybe they have, because you know how you can turn off the thing where they can't really see your stuff. But see, he always likes my posts. So I know that that's not true. So I'm not sure about that. Sierra always likes my stuff. I know a lot of these people are following me. So not all of them are, but some are. And so that's what kind of messed me up. Anyways, but let me show you the software or the app. So we're going to go to it, and it's under here. I put it in this folder. So unfollow. But again, there's several apps that are very similar out there, regardless if you have an iPhone or an Android. So this right here are all the people that I'm currently following. Okay. Now, the cool thing is that when you go in, you can click on select, and you can see the people that you're following that are not following you. So you see where it says select non-followers. You can even select people where they might even be following you, but they're like ghost followers, right? So they're not commenting on your stuff, posting. I mean, you might be following them and they may be following you back, but they're not helping your algorithm. And I mean, I don't really, listen, I am not the Instagram god. I don't know everything about it, but I just know that I've got 38,000 followers, and my insights are always just really, really bad. And I know a lot of people's are the same, but I just don't see the need in, if somebody is going to follow you, or if you're going to follow someone and they're not engaging with your post, and vice versa, if you're not really engaging with theirs, like what's the point? And I know a lot of times people get, disappointed or mad or whatever, but like, listen. And then you got some people who are just inactive users who just don't ever post on social media. Like it's been more than 30 days and they have not posted. And I want you to understand, all of this does affect your algorithm. So if you're using social media to build up your audience, you want to make sure that you've got people that are engaging with your posts. Because if Instagram says, okay, well, John Doe just looked at your post and didn't like it, they just looked at it and ignored it, and this is someone that's following you, they're going to say, well, we're not going to put your post in the front of other people. So that's why I like software like this. Okay. So anyways, so you're definitely going to want to look at, so like, for example, I can click on select non-followers and click OK. And what it will do is it'll go down, because I do follow some people who are not following me back. It'll go and select them, right? Now, it will take a little while, just depending upon how many people you are following. I will tell you this. I've had this particular app for a long time, and it works pretty good. And again, just do your research. Make sure the reviews are good, that it doesn't have like 1 or 2 stars. Because like that one app that I got, and by the way, that other app, I thought, because I wanted to see who was like who had unfollowed and stuff like that. But really with this one, you could see, you don't have to necessarily look to see who unfollowed you. Just see the people who are not following you that you're following, and, select accordingly. Now, With that stated, I don't know why this is taking so long. This should not be taking this long. Hold on. Let's try this again because that shouldn't be taking that long. With that stated, select non-followers. Chooch. I don't know, maybe it's just going to take a little bit minute. And so it's going to pull up all the people. Now, with it, once it selects them all, you see the middle button in the middle button that says action. You'll be able to click on action, and you can then remove all the people who are not following you back, or you can go in and actually select them. So because that's taking a long time and I don't want to hold y'all up, let me see if I select one of these other options. Select ghost followers. It's probably still going to take a little second. I don't know. Normally it doesn't take this long. Now, when it's going through all the people who, okay, here we go. So selected 30 users. So these are people, when it says ghost followers, that you might be following, and they may even be following you, but they never interact with your stuff at all. So now see, and what I mean, like on your timeline. So these are people who, and if they might every now and then, but they very rarely. And so there are some people that I know that just don't. Every now and then, I know some of these people do every now and then, but like you see Oprah and Tyler Perry. So you can select if you do want to unfollow them, right? So to give you an example of what that would look like, I'm going to just deselect them. And let's say that you wanted to like unselect one of those persons. I'll just use this particular person right here. I'll select that, and then you would go to action, and then you click unfollow. Now, I'm not going to do that right now, but that's how you would do it, okay? Now, you can also add people to what is called the whitelist. So that means that you would never unfollow them, even if, they unfollowed you. I'm not doing all of that. Now, the follower, I don't ever use this one really, because for me, these are like people who are following me, but this is not necessarily accurate. But I'm pretty sure like maybe this needs to be updated or something. The only thing I would say that this could be good for like is if you go here to select, and maybe you have like some ghost followers that you want to select through here. The only thing is that it doesn't, how now on Instagram you can force people to unfollow you, which I actually like. I wish they had like a bulk feature for that, but they don't yet. But in this particular thing, so these are people who are following me, who don't ever comment, who don't ever, communicate, at least on my timeline. So I could go here and block them. But I don't really want to block them. Like, I don't want to do all of that. I just wish that they could not be following me. So as of right now, they don't have a bulk feature for that on this particular software. Now, another good thing that I actually use this software for is when you're trying to clean up your media, which I will be doing. So yeah, I definitely know this needs to be refreshed because I have way more than 18 images. But I think if I just do like this, it'll bring up more. It's just the ones that are visible. So that's what that is. It's just showing the ones that are visible. So because I have 38,000 followers. But anyway, so if I go over here to media, I can also clean up the media, which I frequently do because I'm just I'm not really good at my posting. Some people know what time they need to post, and there's actually apps for that as well that show you like what time to post and, posting so that the algorithm looks good or the layout looks good. I really just post when I want to post or, so I know I got to do better. But let's just say I wanted to go in and clean up some of this stuff. I would be able to go here and like select, like, let's say I want to select that one. It had 34 hearts, 5 comments. This one had 22. I'm just going to like remove some of the ones that didn't have a whole lot. And some of them I really want up here. Right? Because believe it or not, just because something does not have a lot of likes or whatever doesn't mean some people didn't see it. The ones who are most engaged did see it. So let's just say I wanted to delete all, like if I selected 20 images, I will go here to action and then click on delete. And I'm going to just go ahead and delete those two. And it'll delete them. Notice it says add it to queue. Now, you got to be careful though, because, well, this app will not delete several of the images back to back, because Instagram will block you or will make you log out if you try to delete too many at one time. So, don't worry about it. It's not going to delete them all at one time. So this app does have like a precaution in there where if it sees too many being deleted, it will make you pause and put it into the queue. So that's pretty cool. And then you can also go back to the images that you've liked. So this right here, you can see all the stuff you've liked. So let's say you want to unlike stuff, because people can see the things that you like. So whatever you like, people can see those images. They can go to your profile because they're little stalkers, and the little stalkers can go and see what you like. So let's say like right here, I don't even know what that is. I like a lot of stuff. I will just like people's stuff because that's just how I do. So let's just say you go here and then you can click on unlike. So you can then unlike all the stuff. I'm pretty sure that being that it's on here, it must be a part of the algorithm. Maybe it's, if you're liking so many posts and people are not liking yours, that might have something to do with it. I'm not sure. Or if you're liking people's posts that don't really like you back, it could be a thing. Because I do know that, like, for example, on Facebook, let's just say I'm messaging people. The people that I inbox and message the most are the ones who typically, who I see their stuff first. And so the same could be, for Instagram, of course, since it's owned by the same people. So that might be a thing. But, if you do want to go back and see like all the posts that you're liking, this is how you do it. You just go to this particular tab. Now they've got other stuff up here, people that you've blocked, your whitelist manager, your ghost filter, all types of stuff. And in the inactive interval, I don't really know what that is. I never clicked on it. You can also see if you have like a lot of images or unfollows, because of course once you hit a certain number, it'll just put it into this queue. So you'll see the pending tasks that are available. Now, because I don't have the premium one, of course this little ad just popped up, which, by the way, that's another little dope thing. I don't think I paid for this one. And that other one that I showed you, they charged me for a whole year. So I'm going to definitely remove that app because it doesn't even work. It's just they lying. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this app. It's pretty dope. And if you don't have an Apple phone, what you waiting on? Okay. But then if you don't, I'm just joking. If you don't have an Apple phone, you got an Android, they've got other apps out there. So just search on the app software for your phone, whether it's Android or it might be another device. You might be international. They've got software all over. Just find one that works, that looks good, that has great reviews, and enjoy. Have a wonderful day. God bless.